Bingo. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, bingo. This time I'm losing my mind. This time I'm losing my mind. Can't front on that. Believe me, what you see is what you get. It's a little high in it. No slidey, huh? Oh. It's a little bit better, I guess. Yeah, that's better. Get a little lower. Why can't this just go down? Yo, what's up? What's up? What's that? What bow is that? This is the budget bow. It's a Jennings. Oh my god. Let's start over. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Mike. This is Everitt Archery. I'm doing a little practice for Christmas Day. It's about 40 degrees. The wind's blowing at me. This is a Diamond Edge 320. It's about 56, 57 pound draw weight. Gas string with the weights. I don't know what kind of peep that is. But it's a brand new peep. HHA Optimum X single pin sight slider. This is the ripcord drop away rest, micro adjustment, 10-inch stabilizer bee stinger, 8-inch bee stinger back bar with the full motion mounting bracket, Octane quiver, Eastern 6.0 arrows. Thank you. It's a budget bow, but I've pretty much did the whole thing over because I wanted to keep it, and I've had it about 5 years. So it shoots pretty cool. It shoots pretty good. I can shoot up to 60 yards with this. I've shot 60 yards, but I've been just doing 20s because I haven't really have a drive to do 60 yards of shit, and it's cold out. So let's do a cold shot right quick on a bag. That's my first cold shot. Usually when I come on here, if you guys have been on before, I'll generally just turn my camera on, get set up, and start shooting. I don't warm up. I don't do that. I should warm up. I just don't. Did you say prayers are friends died in motorcycle accidents this morning? Really? Oh my god. That's sad. I also ride a bike. I have a 99 Kawasaki Nomad 1500 bike, so I understand about motorcycles. And yeah, you guys please say a prayer to this guy. He had one of his friends passed away riding his bike today, and the worst possible day to do that on Christmas Day. So you guys show some love. So the person that's on here, So I have, besides that, I have a target bag downrange. I also have put on a jacket on, please, if you're going to be out here with that. Put a jacket on. I have a deer downrange, and I have a target bag downrange. I usually shoot about 4 shots, 3 shots usually. I'm also using this Trophy Ridge Precise. I'm right-handed, but I'm left eye dominant, so which means I shoot left-handed. I do have a bow in the house. I did mention a Jennings Huntmaster. I have that in the house because it's a bow someone gave me, and it's right-handed. So I'll show you what I just did. Let me shoot 4 arrows right quick. I want to step back a little bit, but on this particular movable sight, that is on the setup tape. I set it up at one point and I stopped. So I've never removed the setup tape, but that means I have to go from 15 yards or 20 yards, wherever it is, and work my way back to 60 again. And it's like certain days I don't have time and I just don't give a shit. And I just I did it once and I didn't put the tape on and I was like, fuck it. So I ended up replacing my whisker biscuit with this ripcord, and it makes my shots a lot better because I have a tendency to buck at the last second. I move like a deer. I just turn my arm a little bit when I shoot. With the drop weight rest, I can move and the arrow still flies true. So yeah, that's why I did that. But I haven't reset this thing up. So I also realized, actually, hold on, I'll say it now. I ended up buying like that sun shield thing that goes here. So I had that sun shield on here with this 10-inch stabilizer. My bow was really forward heavy. Took that off, and I took off like, the rest of the ounces on the front, and then the bow is like very light, very much light. I picked up a PSC Mark I Stealth. And I realized how much bows can be lighter. So this bow is, it's light, but it was heavier after I put some mods on, because like this sight, this you can see how big it is, and it's bulky, it's heavy. But honestly, HHA is a really cool sight. I like it. I wouldn't plan on replacing it. Like my other bows, I have different bows, different things. Like one of my bows is a Recurve, and it has a Fatal 4 Trophy Ridge, and I got it because it was cheap. I always buy cheap stuff. I don't really buy anything that's too expensive. But this particular sight is really nice. I wanted to think it's a movable sight, and I like it. Looks like I'm grouped good, but I'm grouped to my left. I'm down to the left. It's probably me dropping. So, as I just said, that was my cold shots. Yes, dog. Thank you. So, as I said, that was my sorry. When the wind blows this way on my house, and when it blows, I get worried because my bows are standing up. You probably can't see them. They're standing up over there. So when the wind blows, I get worried about them falling over. Let me just show you what I just did as a cold shot. I'm low. I know that. I'm way low, but I'm tight. I can't complain. I mean, I complain, but who's gonna listen to me, right? That's 4 arrows, and I thought I was loose. I thought it was like all over the place, but that's pretty damn tight. So that could be just me. Let me pull these out right quick, and I'll talk to you about something. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, these arrows are really nice. I like these arrows. I do plan on trying to replace all my arrows with Eastern. And I was like, I'm not going to buy Eastern. Fudge that, it's way too much money. And these are like So, I think for half a dozen, like $60 to $80, or between $60 and $80 a bundle. I was like, oh fuck, you know. But worth the money. At the end of the day, it's worth the money. So yeah, these are really sweet. So if you guys need arrows, get the Easterns. Because my bow it's a budget bow, right? So it's 30, I think it's like 32 inches, 32 inch axle like that, and light, all blacked out. I mean, I could probably take out some turkeys, but I don't think I can do a deer. The max weight on this is 70 pounds, but these arrows can only do like about 60 pounds. So it's probably rated just below that. I brought this bow to a Total Archery Challenge last year in Vermont with the setup tape, and didn't do too well with it because of the fact that my setup tape wasn't set up properly, and I was a little off a few things. So yeah, that's what happened. But would I get rid of this bow? Probably not. I've put a lot of money in this bow and time. I do love this bow a lot. Actually, it's really nice. Like I said, I don't plan on getting rid of it because it's just a sweet bow. It's a sweet, like, good bow to shoot with, and it's not too bulky. It's not too heavy now. I've balanced it out enough where I'm comfortable with it. I mean, I do plan on buying a newer bow this year, which I've actually done. I won't talk about that until it's actually in my hands. So I'm just trying to figure out the wind blowing. All right, we're gonna aim on deer. I should step back some, but maybe I will. The problem with the setup tape, when you do that, 15 is 20, then you have to go back 10 yards, and it's probably a 20 is a 30, something like that. So I hate doing that because I'm always missing. The last thing I want to do is miss the target and hit hit something I should be hitting. I was watching this guy this morning. He's a big YouTuber, short guy. He's a beard. He's a really good archer. But he was saying something about when you draw your bow back. I tend to draw my bow back straight across because I'm so used to shooting my recurve bow straight across. He was saying to raise your bow above your head a little bit and have your elbow kind of like that and do this. So I don't know. I'm gonna try it out in a second. See how it feels. Because I hate drawing high. Oh, it feels weird. It's different. I've never had it done before. I can feel it in my back. I did a video live like last week. There was like a highlight and like a short. I ended up that was like what 1.8 views within like an hour or two. And I ended up deleting it by accident. I dropped that one. I don't know if I can get used to doing that. Ow, it fucking hurts. Like you seeing me do like this. It just feels weird. But there's a reason why you do that, so like I'll try a couple times, see how it feels. Right now I'm not liking it, but it's new. So these arrows are kind of up and down. It's like center. So my first shot was about center, left of center, top left of center, and my last one was bottom left of center. So they're in line. They're just up and down. I can see why it says that because you can pull it down then drop. But once you do that, I feel like once I do that, I pull here and I come up and I bring it back. I feel like my back actually almost automatic locks, like tightens up. So that's probably why he was saying to do that. I forget the guy's name. not Darwin, but it was a guy, because I guess he's a short guy, like that big. He's beard, light skin, he talks real slow, real chill. Terrifying, but chill. Anyway, let's go see what we did. The last shot was it was left. I think I got one in the heart. I think my first one was a deer shot. Nope, the last one was. All right, here we go. Let's show you what we got going on the deer. So this one was my first. That was my second. That one was my third. And that was my last. And we'll zoom in on that. So that was my first, which is still kind of the heart shot. My second. My third. And lo and behold, I thought I missed completely, but I hit deer shot dead center. And that's my deer. It's oh deer. That's my second insert, by the way, guys. I've got this target last year, this time. Like, I got it Christmas last year. This is my second deer insert. I bought this, so I'll make sure I'm crystal clear with this. I am not a hunter. I mean, how could I, right? How could I be a hunter with a 60, 59, 56 pound bow? I don't hunt. I go 3D shoots. The reason why I bought the 3D target is because so I can well, okay, talk to me like this. The reason why I bought this deer is so when I'm going to my 3D shoots, I can mentally know where I have to aim when I'm aiming for deer on targets at the 3D shootouts. That was it. There was no other reason to buy it other than mental preparation to shoot a 3D tournament. That's it. Like I said, I don't go out hunting. I don't get up that early to go hunting. So I don't feel like I'm gonna do that. I did also buy from Walmart some kind of cool, some cheap, cool, what's the word? I can't think. I'm trying to say field points, hunting points, like broadheads. I bought some broadheads from Walmart. They were cheap, like $11 and $24. My first time, like I said, I'm not gonna go out and buy $60 or $80 freaking target things like that, because I don't do like that. You out here hunting or shooting? Shooting, just practice. So, but yeah, so I bought those and I've shot that on the deer and it took it, and it's pretty sweet. But again, I mean, if I was ever going to be a hunter, I wouldn't buy arrows from field tips, broadheads from Walmart, but they were nice. I mean, there was like what I think it's like 11/16 cutting blade on them. One of them was bigger than that. I bought a mechanical and I bought a 3-blade fixed head, and that was pretty cool. They shot pretty nice. I really should go back looking further. It's too fucking lazy to do it right now. I have a nice little dent in the floor, so I know where I have to be at my 20-yard shots. That's why I'm here. Otherwise, I got to start marking the floor with my 20s and 30s. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this a little bit and enjoy. Hoping someone will come out and play with me, but they don't want to come out and play. So we'll just kick the dirt around a little bit. Hopefully, I have my other bows I want to shoot, which is my recurves, but it takes too long to set up, and I don't feel like setting them up right now. I just wanted to shoot and enjoy. Anyway, let's go again. Oh yeah, I can feel it. I do tend to punch. When I punch, I have a bad result. Reason why I bought this Trophy Ridge full finger, I realized what I can do is with this, I'll grip like that. Thumb is locked. I'll use my pinky and I'll squeeze. As I squeeze it like that, like just the pinky, I'll do this and I'll squeeze. I'll release, and that gives me my my surprise release. I don't pull through. I hold it and I kind of just do that, and it just naturally, for me, it works better than a pull through. And I probably would never do good with the hinge release because I'd probably not frig it up. Oh. Was probably off. So my first one was kind of center. My second one is left of center. And again, I'm calling them out so that way you guys know where they land versus me going in and saying, I think that was there and that was there. Quack, quack, quack. It's nice out there. It's a good time to shoot your bow because the sun's out. It's not too hot out. It's nice. If you guys ever see me, well, sorry, you. Hey, buddy, what's up? Yeah, shoot right there. You won't be on camera. You can sit. You don't need to roll, Ethan. Please get up. Don't roll on the floor. My son's getting his bow out. Oh, fuck. Please don't do that. Just get up. Mom's gonna be very upset if you roll on the ground like that. You're basically not on the camera, so you're fine. They can hear you speak, as long as you're not actually doing it on the camera. We're good. Oh my! What? So my son wants to shoot his bow, and I'm trying to aim for the white. You're trying to aim for the white, correct? Wait, I already aimed the white before. You have. So just do your thing and relax, and don't worry about it. Try not to put your hand on that thing there because you're gonna move it. Spin it. Nope, the white other way. Yep. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Oh, lefty, huh? Fantastic. Go. All right, that's a right hand. Sorry. Do one more so I can walk down. I get skewed. Take your time. Don't rush. Put the arrow on target, and then release nicely. Good. The problem is you have to figure out how to aim it. My son has a real, it's called a bear spark. There's no real sight. It's almost like barebow shooting, so it's hard. I had tried barebow shooting for like 2 seconds, and it was not for me. Oh damn! So I did hit the second shot. Was a good shot. Okay. So sometimes when I shoot, I don't realize what I hit until I come down, which is fine. I'll show you what happened right now, so you can see what happened. I'm trying to get my son out of the frame because last time he was in frame with him shooting, they banned me. Well, I got turned off. So that one was my first shot. That was my second shot, and then these two are my last. So I thought that was way off. This one was actually right where it needs to be. And these two are down there. Yeah. One sec. Anyway, so not too shabby. Can you give me a second? I'm sure you guys know if you like what you see, press the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel. Everybody that subscribes to my channel helps me out to grow so I can do better and I can show you more content of what I'm doing and my progression via Everitt Archery journey, because it's a journey, it's not a quest, So anybody that joins is appreciative because I enjoy it and I'm happy, and that way I can show you guys what I got. And like I said, and I think I ordered a new bow. I will say this, I ordered a new bow, but it won't be here because it's on wicked back order. What you got? Nice. It's a yellow. That's not too bad. Great. So hopefully it'll show up soon, but I think it's going to be a 3-month back order. We got 50. How many people in there? 57. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 57 people in that. Yes, Nathan. Am I still wedding? I am still cameraing. Yes, my son will call it cameraing. Nate, bring the boat up higher. Look at it. I know, but let me just help you so you can do. Yeah. So look at no higher like this. Not it's. But yeah, before you just shoot it, let me tell you before you shoot it. So look at like this. Look at bring it up. Bring the arrow right here to your eye. Sorry, my son he's like, bring it higher. I'm like, wait a second. I know, but look at you want the Nate. Bring the arrow like this. Look at he's just listening. To your left. It's to your left. It's to your left right there. He has a bare spark. Don't do that with your arrow, with your bulb. He's got this cool little bow. It's a bare spark, which is Nathan, don't throw the arrows, please. If they break, you only got 2 left. He does listen. So he's got this cool little bare spark. He's got to look down that to shoot. But the problem is when he does it, he does one of these things here. He goes, "All ready?" And just like he's like down there. Look at it, bring it up like this. Matter of fact, watch. Bring the arrow like this to your face. See if I can do it without hooking it up. Bring it like that. Like that. So you can look like that. So you can see it. So see how high it is? Not down here. Like that. That way you can look down this hole. I'm not launching it. You launch it. Yeah. You do it. You can do it. No, I can't. This arrow's too heavy for that. Anyway. Wow, we have a good 56 guys, and that's fantastic. Thank you guys for being on it with me. This is great. Are you there? Higher. Higher. No. Bring the arrow. No. Bring the arrow string higher to your face. Nathan. Like that. Like go. Boom. What did it say to you? See, if you listen to me, you go places.
Yellow again.
Hey, listen, you hit the target, right? Yellow's better than dirt. Dirt, my girt. Move you guys back a little. I can't. I can probably show you my son's. No, higher. Up. Whole thing up. Yeah, just let it go. The string shouldn't be in your eye like that. Bring the arrow here, and then the string should go past. So if the string is in your eyeball, that doesn't work. Then you can't see, right? My son had the string like in his eyeball. Like I'll show you what he did. He was like doing one of these things. Look, this is what you're doing. You doing this, like that, like in your eye. You gotta go like that. Because you don't have a sight or a peep sight, it's hard. But you have to bring that arrow. Look at to here. Look at right there. And wherever it lands on the back of your face is where it lands. Okay? Oh, my back.
Okay.
No, the whole thing up higher. No. Down. Bring the bow down. No, pick the bow up. Right? Don't string it. Look at your string arm, right? And do this. Like that. Pretend it's in your hand. And go like that. And look and hold like this. Hold the bow out like that. Hold the bow out. Like I'm doing like that. And you want to look down. You just want to look into your sight. See that sight hole? The circle? You want to look inside there. You have to figure it. That's not it. That's too much on your face, Nathan. That's too much on your face. The string shouldn't be here. Oh, I see. It's awesome, but you shouldn't have the string in your face.
Okay.
When you get the new bow, you might shoot better.
Get it off your face.
You don't want the string in your eyeball. That's the same. Like that's not even better. It's lower.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing this. Like you want it up like this. All right, here we go. I will say this bow, now that I got things like this sight is so accurate. Like I was using an Octane 3-pin. It was accurate, but the arrows I used were crap. And the reason why they were crap because they were 340 spine, not 400s. And I needed 400s. All right. Right there's good. That's too close. But yeah, when you guys have bows and you're shooting them and they're not shooting right, it's either your form or the parts on the bow. Whether it's the arrow, whether it's the parts in general. Like I was shooting 40 yards with a 3-pin and a 5-pin, but my arrows are crap. They were 340 spine, full lengths, 85 grain, so it was like a total of like 430 or 430 or 4 something. Close enough. So once you figure out what you need, what? Are you upset that you hit the black, or would you be more upset if you hit the ground? Nathan, but you hit the target. Don't discourage yourself because you hit the black. You hit the target.
I like the yellow or white.
I loved it the yellow way too. Like most of the time, I would be shooting good, but when the nest sets, it would be very bad. So what am I doing wrong? The nest?
Oh my God.
Again, what's worse, missing it or hitting the target?
Missing anything.
I'm sorry. I mean to read this again. Like most of the time, I would be shooting good, but when the nest sets it, nest would be very bad. So what am I doing wrong? I don't know what nest is. Plot lot. You please give me more information about that. Like, are you hunting from a tree? Or are you hunting from a blind?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what I meant was the next set. Sorry. Oh, so basically, if you shoot one, it shoots good, and then like the second shot is crap. Is that what you're trying to say? I treat every shot like it's my first shot. Because a lot of times when you're shooting, yeah. So every time you shoot, treat that shot like a first shot. Don't be discouraged when you're shooting, because for me, like, all right, you see what I've gotten done right now with 20 yards. When I shoot one at 60, I'm like, holy shit, I hit it. Fuck yeah, right? Then I gotta like reset my brain, because the thing is, you'll put pressure on yourself and you don't realize the pressure you put on until you're in the moment. So for instance, right now, this is my fourth shot. Hands are up, my son says. Hands up. He's gone. So this is my fourth shot at 20 yards, all right? I can see my arrows, what I hit. So I'm a little nervous because I always get nervous. I worry about Robin Hood. I only Robin Hood it once. One time, I feel like it was a fluke. So every time I shoot, I'm like, all right, don't think about it. Just do it. So the minute you come up, pull back, anchor, relax, and just release. Do your I'm sure you know there's you have a system when you shoot, meaning you set up, you draw back, you anchor, you settle in, which means just a lot of times right here is when people mess up. Like I'll do this, and my bow arm might be doing that, or I'll do like a punch by accident. I'll kind of do that. So the best thing to do is relax. It's a mental thing. Close everything that you had. Just fucking don't think about nothing. Just come back and let it just happen. Just like if you're squeezing, just squeeze and pull, then bang. Because the first shot is usually your best shot. That's why it's what it is. And your second shot is ass, because your first shot's like, oh wow, that was great. And then all of a sudden you're like, what the hell happened? I'll show you. I mean, right now I don't have any bad shots, but let me shoot 30, 40 yards, and I'll guarantee I'll be messing up. I have a problem when I shoot my recurve bow. My compound bow that shoot well. I started off with a recurve. How deep did I go in? Fraggle Rock. That's in deep. So a little backstory for me. I started off with recurve, and I always had a problem with recurve because I could never shoot it right. And then I had to like figure out how to like. I watched a guy named Jake Kaminsky, and he's a big time Olympic shooter, and he's won some medals, and he's a recurve shooter. So he's always doing this. He takes the bow and he comes up and he pulls it out and brings it in and he settles in, then he releases. The release part is what throws everybody off. So if you're shooting a compound bow and you're releasing wrong, it's because you're anticipating it. You have to like just let it happen. You can't be like, pull it. Because once you pull it, your bow arm will flinch or your hand will twitch. And trust me, that just takes, the best way to get rid of that is bail shooting, which is, let me see. I'll stand back here. Maybe not this, maybe this close. So if I'll put the camera here, flip camera. Phone right there. So I'm about 6 to 7 feet away from that target right there. Staying that close. Enough that you can't miss. All right. Enough that you almost can't miss, but as long as the bow flies out of your arrow. So like this. Enough that you can do that and hit it no matter what. Because you're not aiming. You have to learn to like literally almost like close your eyes, feel it, and then just focus on this. This and this is the only thing you have to worry about. So depending on where you're shooting at, whether it's a blind or a tree, practice, just shoot close for like 10 minutes. Shoot like 12 arrows, and then you'll group tight. If you don't group tight, it's because something's not right. A lot of times with my arrows, I was saying earlier was, oh shit, sorry, hold on. Before I do anything else, let me show you what I did. Those were all ass shots. And that was my last shot. Of course, if this is a real deer, I would have had a problem because I would have hit him. I did this here. I went. They're tight, but I should be aiming for that every time. And also, a lot of times my arrows go like through. So yeah, practice is vital. I mean, like if you're hunting, you got to practice. So if let's just say you hunt twice a week, you should be practicing 3 times a week. I'm big and I love practice. I don't hunt, like I said, so all I do is practice. My practice is only for 2 things. When I go to 3D shoots, in my mental health. All right, I need to shoot my bow. It gives me peace. It relaxes me. It's also challenging for me. So I like to shoot my bow because it calms my nerves. I do drink. I don't like drinking, but shooting for me is just chill, and I enjoy it. I'm out in my yard and touching with nature and all that BS. For me, just being out here chilling makes me happy. So yeah, if you're a hunter and you shoot twice a week, practice 3 times a week. Even like I said, the bail shooting helped me out. I had a bail shoot for a while because I was just punching it. And when you punch it, it pulls you like that. So treat every shot like your first shot. Hopefully that'll help out. I'd love to see if that works out. If you have any videos of that, just let me know, and I'll be happy to follow you, and see how you do. So that's that for him. So yeah, other than that, I enjoy shooting. I love it. It's relaxing for me. I will say I feel comfortable more shooting at home than going to 3D shoots. That's why I have to go to 3D shoot in the summer. I somehow taught myself out of it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go. And it's on a Sunday. So Sundays is like, once I go outside in the summer or in the cold or whatever you want to do on a Sunday. I fucking don't, why? It's just making sense to me. So I'll just not go. Sunday comes, I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting up at 7 o'clock. I want to go. So I'll be out here, I'll shoot. So, I mean, I have my problems with certain things, but I did go to the Vermont Total Archery Challenge, and for those guys who have never gone to a Total Archery Challenge, it is worth it. I mean, it's like adult fucking Walt Disney fucking Disney World. You see all the guys here with their gear on and their bow and they're hanging out. So you'll walk up, let's just say you have your bow in your hand, you have a backpack and you have this on. You walk up to somebody, they'll do this. Look at you, look you down right quick, look at your bow and walk off. I swear to God, every guy that I walked in, I had this in my hand. I'm walking like this. They looked at my face, looked at this, looked at my bow, looked at me again and left. I'm like, what the fuck was that? But like, that's what they do. They eye you down right quick and they see, you see that guy that just is like, there's guys that have like the fancy bows, like the dope ass bows. And this guy that have budget bows that's Frankenstein them. So they shoot well. And I don't give a shit what you shoot. You know what I mean? I saw a lot of guys shooting bear lifts. Is it lift? Bear X lift or bear lifts. I saw guys shoot a lot of PSCs. I saw one person that had a diamond. It was like a diamond max bow. I was like, damn, it's me and that person. Another person was a girl. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta up my game. But like, other than that, everyone has the same bow. That you'll get up in the line of practice and hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? And if you go to Vermont, they're all Canadians most of the time. I shoot a recurve bow, a real bow. That's not a real bow. What's not a real bow? Let's be clear for everybody on here, the 43 people on here. Crossbow is not a real bow. This is a bow. Recurve's a bow, and a long bow's a bow. I can shoot a recurve. I have 2 recurves. I love my recurve. I just enjoy shooting this right now because I can just put it away. I'll read that in 1 second. Give me a minute. But recurve bows are real bows. There's a lot more technique. I ain't gonna lie. There is technique in a compound bow too. There is technique in compound bow. There's more technique in a recurve, and there's more technique in a bear bow. So let's be clear. If we're gonna start throwing rocks at somebody, bear bow, a lot of technique. Recurve bow technique, compound bow technique, crossbow. If you can shoot a gun, you can probably shoot a recurve, a crossbow. I can tell I'm going to piss a bunch of people off just saying that one thing. So I don't have a crossbow, but the archery world is all anti-crossbow, right? All right, so let me stop a second because now I've probably lost like half my audience because I said that, because that's what happens. You gaslight somebody, then they say the wrong thing. They're like, oh, he's anti-crossbow. Oh, he's anti-recurve. Oh, delete. So let me just read what this guy said. So a person here said, I'll just say the numbers of their name is 3209. Says, that's not a real bow. I shoot a recurve, a real bow. I'm like, all right, got my day, chill. And then this guy says, thanks for the advice, man. We'll try it and see what happens. I normally shoot from 20 to 30 yards, and shooting a compound bow, single cam PSC Stinger. Okay. ATK is good know from new things. Yeah, no, I mean, I never had a single cam. I'm sure they're pretty sweet. But yeah, it's this. It's like pushing and pulling sometimes is where I mess up. Longbow, I have 3. Wow. I couldn't shoot longbow. I want to learn to shoot longbow, but like, dude, it took me a long time to get good with my recurve. And like I said, I'll give you a sort of my recurve bows in a few minutes. Let me just read these comments right quick. This fucking person, 3209, says, crossbow is more of a bow than a compound. Whoa! Pump the brakes a second. How do we get it from a crossbow is more than a compound bow? How many videos do you see of crossbows? I don't. I see recurve compound longbow. I even see horse bows. I don't really see anything about crossbows because everyone knows that's kind of like the ugh. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so much trouble because speak my mind right now. You can hunt deer literally with them. I use my eagle now. It's all good, brother. Merry Christmas. Same thing. Same thing to you. Merry Christmas. All I'm saying is people prefer shooting a crossbow. I mean, I prefer shooting this. I don't, because you know why? How much money is it to? Well, right? Buying a crossbow and buying a high end compound bow is expensive, but like I can't. Crossbows are pretty sweet, but each our own, right? Let's see what this guy says. A crossbow looks more like a mix of a rifle and a compound bow. Thank you very much. That's exactly what it is. It's a mix between this device and you holding it like this. So if you say anything different, you're out of your mind. Yeah, here in Scotland, we only use eagles to hunt deer legally before that is what the bow. Merry Christmas. Prefer single pin or multi-pin slider for deer hunting. iPhone 16 Pro. Hey. So I'm not going to answer a question about hunting because I don't hunt. I prefer yeah, what do you mean by eagle? I use a bird. Wait, what? Use a bird. So you have a eagle on your arm. You're like, eagle, get that deer. Like, I'll use a like what? Please don't. Bird of prey. I know what an eagle is. We all know what an eagle is, but do you physically use an eagle like on your arm, like friggin' like something from like what's that movie called? Like Beastmaster, and you're like, ah, and the fucking deer comes down, snatches up the deer, and he's like, I got my deer, bro. Do you? Well, I have 3. I don't know. So I don't know. But yeah, check it out. I will check it out. Actually, I want to see. Can you tell me exactly what to look up? Funny you are, Axel. If that's true, please tell me that's true. I hope that's not true. I hope you don't use eagles to be hunting deer. Give my word on it. All right. If you can tell me what to look up, so I'll look it up. I swear I would look it up. Like if people in Scotland use eagles to hunt down deer, golden eagle doing deer in wolves. I will look that up. That's gonna be sucking crazy. That's gonna be fucking. Oh shit! All right. I hunt crossbow and compound 100%. Compound is more bow. Crossbow is shit. Crossbow is good sitting on ground when can't turn easily for crossbow. I don't know. 3209. USA. It's definitely not true. I hunt with. Oh wait. It's definitely not true. I lived in Scotland for 32. Keen hunters. No one hunts with eagles. Oh, thank you for subscribing. If you guys like what you're seeing, please subscribe to my channel. I do my best to please everybody and just do my thing. Let me read this again. That's a lie. Just check it out. I will check it out regardless. I have 12 birds of prey. I hunt everyone with them. Nice. All right. Well, cool. So apparently we have a new type of hunting. we got We got all kind of bows, and we have eagles. Shit, yeah. Do your thing, bruh. I mean, I thought back in the day you would, flush out game with the dog. Shit. Now I'd be like, yo, eagle, kick that deer out. I want the 12. I want the 12 buck. That one right there. See that one there? Take that bad boy out. All right, I'll get you a good chicken. That's fucking awesome. I subscribe so you can back me up that they hunt eagles here. It's the only legal way before I used launchers. Oh, we only have sea eagles here in Scotland. Golden eagles are rare in Highlands. Okay. Looks like Mrs. 3209 is on it. She's like fact checking that shit. Like, nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Fucking wind. All right. So what I was gonna say to the woman or the person, sorry. Actually, I have to say person, not woman or person. Luchers are dogs, so you know the mate. Okay. Yeah, hello. I'm sorry, I'm freezing, so I'm trying to like keep myself warm. Yeah, I breed them deerhounds, greyhounds. Oh, they actually have deerhounds. Oh shit, cool. What I was going to listen, I'm going to get all wrapped up in this controversy, eagle, deer hunting business, but let me just shut the hell up and just say what I wanted to say. Obviously, laugh out loud. He didn't know. No, I don't know shit. I don't know anything about Scotland. I'm reading what it says going on. So, not that obviously, is it? It's not. So, someone talked about how compound bows are not real bows and recurve bows are the shit. Uh, and for me, I have both. So I have two recurve, two compound, and I wanted to learn how to shoot recurve more. And recurve is fun. I like recurve, but recurve can be hard. So the first bow I got that I owned and I still own. So total, I had a total of four. I had a total of five bows. I had one which was called a Southwest Archery. It was a 64-inch recurve bow, with the white limbs and shit. And I'm 6'1", and pulling that fucking thing back was hard. I ended up buying a 30-inch stabilizer so I can keep myself from wobbling, and then let them go. And I robbed her with that one time with some like 600 spine arrows, but I still own. I I also ended up got rid of that because the limb cracked when I was shooting it. Got myself a Samick Avanti 68-inch recurve, which I still own. And I've been slowly building it back up, and I bought Bee Stinger stabilizers, front like 30-inch, a 5-inch extension, the V-bar Bee Stinger, 12-inch Bee Stinger backs, and I have a bunch of other shit on there. So it's a lot. If you look at my page, look at this channel, it might be the same setup. I don't know, but it's there. And I like shooting that bow. It's great. It's like 42 pounds like that, but because it's long, I can pull it back. And I bought a second recurve, which was a 62-inch Samick Discovery, all blacked out, compound limbs, 17-inch riser. I think it's 17 or 15, something like that, because the other one was like 25. So the 17 or 15-inch riser, something like that, but they're both ILF limbs. And when I shoot that, it's hard because I got a wingspan of a bird. I'm fucking huge. I have like very long wingspan, you can tell. So when you pull them back a 62-inch bow, it stacks up right about there, and you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, help me, Lord. And every time I would shoot it, I would always pop myself right here. My brace height was a little low. I usually have my brace height the minimum, which was like 7. So it was between 7 and like 9. So I ended up moving up to 9-inch brace height, and it stopped my pop. But I can only shoot like 4 or 5 times, and my arms would be hurting. He didn't know, so not. if you check my name out, that's the name of the lobster boat here in Scotland, or you will get told it's a. Hey, nah. Okay. I don't disbelieve you. I just think it's funny that they use eagles to hunt deer. I'm not saying you're out your mind. I'm just shocked that they hear it. So anyway, so I do have those two bows, and then I ended up in between that. I bought like a recurve. I bought the compound. I bought a recurve, and a buddy of mine's gave me an older recurve, which is called a Jennings Huntmaster, which is back in the '90s. It's like a recurve had sex with a compound and made a baby. So it has like recurve limbs, but compound setup. So it's nice. I shoot that. So I have 4 bows, like I said. I don't dislike recurve. It's faster to grab my compound and come out and shoot versus going inside. And I know setting up is part of the process. I understand that, but like sometimes I just want to shoot my bow and that's it. And I don't think I want to go to a certain. Honestly, I'm more accurate with my compound bow than my recurve, only because the discovery I shoot, I tend to miss. It's because I just tend to miss because I always hold it. I have a tendency to bring it back like a compound. I need to bring it back to like to here. I have to bring my hands here, not back there. So it throws me off. Anyway, again, I would never say a recurve is not a bow. Recurve is a shit. I just prefer shooting compound because it's just easier. Easier in the sense where I can just set up and shoot versus setting everything up. Let's see what I did right quick. That top one was my last shot. See, they got a little more spacey. So I do plan on shooting my recurve soon. I was going to do it today, but I had to, again, come back. Again, I have to set it up, but I don't want to do. If you guys stick around and subscribe to my channel, I will set it up. And if you guys want me to shoot my recurve next time I come out here, which might be on Sunday. I got guests coming on Saturday, and it's supposed to snow on Saturday. So if it's not snowing on Saturday, and I don't have guests, I will take up both my recurves, set them up, and I'll shoot them for you. And we'll see how bad I really am, because it's been a minute. But with the recurve, once you start shooting it, it comes back, But yeah, I was like, in my plan with the fucking hell. With the plan was with the 62-inch bow, I was supposed to fucking out of there. Sorry, didn't want to come out. My goal was I like to learn all 3 styles of shooting. That was the plan. That was the goal. When I bought my Discovery, I was gonna shoot it barebow style, like no sight. So I got the bow home. I still have the card cell rest on there. Go stick on like a decent one, and then I was supposed to shoot that. I shot the bow a couple times. I kind of figured out where I can hold it at to hit target. And one day I was about here, 20 yards. Let me see if I can show you right quick. You can't see it, but I'll zoom in on it a little bit. There's my dur. But behind it is rocks, right? I shot the arrow, one of my arrows, missed the target, hit the rocks, and bounced back and came back like about where that target is. And I was like, you know what? Ever since then, I'm like, I'm never shooting this fucking thing without a sight again. So all my bows have stabilizer, a sight, and that's it. At least those 2 things. My recurve bows don't have hunting quivers on them. My compound bows do, but my recurves do have plungers on them. So at least that's what I do. So yeah, I'm gonna probably do one more set, and I'm gonna be good for the day. But yeah, this has been fantastic. This is good. I'm loving the conversation you guys are having. I'm definitely checking out. Sorry, I can't think. I'm definitely gonna check out the Scottish, how they hunt the deer. Sorry, my accent's shit. I know I'm trying to be funny, but it ain't working. I'm trying to be disrespectful. But I'm very curious how the Scottish hunt the deer with the eagle. That's fucking insane. That's just dope. Like it's fucking like that's surprising. Like I didn't even think that was a thing. Like that's like saying over here in the US we hunt deer with like goats or some shit, like something crazy. I hunt them with fucking rocks. Like it's just like what? Like because you use like because I'm a dumb American, you assume everybody uses the same shit, but they don't. So it's just one of those things you don't realize. All right, last 4 arrows. What sucks too sometimes my peep does tend to move a little bit. So when it moves, it's like just like that, and it's kind of like blurred. And then the problem with that is when you're trying to have it in your hand, you can't see shit. So you're like, I hope that's right. So I think that shot was a good one, but I don't know. It looks good. All right, here we go. Oh, fucking hand. I do plan on, like I said to you guys before, I'm in the process of getting a newer bow. It's gonna be my first and only flagship bow, which means I have to build the whole thing from scratch, which really means it's gonna be going to the shop and getting rebuilt. Because I can't rebuild shit. I'm a person that I believe if I don't know what I'm doing, don't fuck with it. Tell someone, listen, I want this like this, and that's it. My Jennings Huntmaster bow, I've kind of rebuilt it, and I'm still fucking with it. And again, that's because why is it there? But again, I'd rather not do certain shit because I just don't trust myself, and I don't know enough about bows to like properly like put them on a vise and pull the string off and restring it and all this fucking BS. And I'm like, bruh, the thing is, if you don't know what you're doing, just don't fuck with it. Simple as that. If I ain't a plumber, I'm not gonna run water lines in my house. I'm not an electrician. I'm not gonna like hook up power lines and hook up outlets in our house. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. Oh shit, I blew the house up. You know what I mean? So I just don't. It's not a good idea. All right, last shot of the day. There we go. Oh yeah, I can feel that shit. That was bad. That was fucking sucked. The person that was on here earlier was saying like, the second shot sucks. And you know what happened? Last minute, I did that. I lifted my arm, went. Beep. It's very hard to be like relaxed. Is it road deer that it's hunted with eagles? Oh, someone's looking into it. Maybe that person's still there. You can tell us. So my last 2 shots were up top right. So I don't know. So I got 2 top right, 2 bottom left. And they both missed the heart. I don't know which one was which. So I'll just show you right quick. We got 2 people left in here. Thank you guys for being here so long. Appreciate you guys a lot. So let's take the last look at this. I got 2 right there. And that's as close as I got. Like I just like went around the heart, which sucks ass. Heart's right here. Right there. So I just missed him. Anyway. Put you back here. Pull these out. I'll walk in the house. Fucking warm myself up. It's coffee time anyway. Anyway, thank you guys for being on here. I appreciate you so much. What did you say? They're with 22 to 55 pounds. God damn. Anyway, hope you guys enjoying the show I'm giving you. If you do want to see my other bows, I do plan on setting them all up and just like displaying them out. If you want to see that, If not, it's cool too. I'm gonna go in the house and warm the hell up probably. And listen, it's been great talking with you guys. I really enjoyed it. I really did. I don't really talk to me people on here because they're usually just watching and don't say anything, or it's usually like 4 deep. I usually have like 4 to 8 people. That's it. I've never had 40 plus, 50 plus that you had on here, right? So again, I'm glad you guys were on. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Later. Oh, Jesus, right. How about I press the button? Later, guys.